This is WWE legend Duke the Dumpster Drosy, and you are watching RCW Wrestling, Rubber City Wrestling, real pro wrestling, not that fluffy stuff. It's time to take out the trash.
Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I am pissed. I am your host, your role model, Ric Lieb. And with me as always, he is the Don of professional wrestling. He is the proven king of the Battle Royal. And he is the RCW Global Television Champion. And a very sore, stinking winner.
What?
Dude.
I think you forgot star of the show. I'm so many things.
Well, they told me no longer say star of the show.
Who said that?
The promoters or the producers.
No, I will take all my.
They said we have to acknowledge your championshipness. Trust me, I didn't even want to mention that you had the belt. So they said instead of saying star of the show, introduce the man as what he is, the champion,
and also the star.
Good, I ain't got that.
I'm gonna
much
write
time.
a letter. Well, I won't write a letter. I'm a champion. I'll have someone else write a letter for me.
I'm not gonna lie. I see that you got a cup there that's actually a real cup. I thought you were gonna go with the little shot glass.
No, I was going
So
to.
I went and I got the I may be taken, but I'm still I bacon coffee mug, and I was gonna make you pour my drink in there. But now that I see there's a
I got you
glass there,
nice.
I'm
This
good.
was at the thrift store, 50 cents.
Now I don't want to drink out of it again.
Well, yeah.
There's no way you bought
washed
it at a
it.
thrift store.
Yeah, 50 cents. Nice.
He's a liar. Okay.
I actually didn't even use my discount because as a champion, I really want to, show that I've got major money now.
Thanks for gloating. And of course, the referee that made that horrible decision.
You know what? He's going to have a little drink too. I'll go on that.
Oh, there you go.
What the heck? Oh yeah, you might as well pay him off.
I
I
didn't
mean,
pay him off. He called it right down the middle. Everything was wonderful.
yeah.
Yeah. All
I
right.
hope you've watched this match since
Here you
then
go.
and
What's
saw
your
him
name?
grab the rope.
Oh, I've seen all the
What's his
matches.
What's your name?
Oh, nice to meet you,
Wow.
Frankie. I'm Joe Zook. Referee.
Yeah.
Head referee, RCW.
Yeah,
I refed your match, fun.
I thought that was
Nice.
you.
Yeah.
he refed your match on Thursday. Yeah.
It was a good match, right?
No. Well, all right. I'm actually gonna say, up until that bad outcome, it's definitely top 100 from one of these matches from this year for me.
I really enjoyed that match. It's like my favorite.
I bet it was.
I've ever had. It was.
Good
Well,
match.
whichever.
It's a good match.
Listen.
Make sure everyone can see.
What is? First of all, may I point out that I have the same Dr. X shirt.
Yeah.
It's an awesome shirt. I was friends, God rest his soul, with Dick Beyer, who was
Absolutely.
Dr. X, aka also the Destroyer.
Fantastic.
Blondie definitely wears it better than you.
She doesn't because she doesn't have the title belt that goes with it.
Oh, am I gonna have to hear this the whole entire?
I'm just saying.
Am I gonna have to hear this until he finally defends it and loses?
I'm not defending it.
Now that I know that you're a lot better than I gave you credit for, though.
Well, thank you.
If
I'm
I
also-
ever get me a rematch, I'm
Well,
not
I
gonna
don't.
be
I
so.
don't plan on ever defending it.
Oh yeah.
Well, I can. Just.
Did you say you were the longest reigning champion
I
when
am.
you walked out of the
I
ring?
am the longest reigning RCW television.
You're the
global
only television champion.
which makes it all fact.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Hard to argue.
Yeah, and if I never defend it, then I'll never lose it.
All right.
I love it. I think I've got a solid plan in place.
Can we have our scotch so I can get drunk now?
You can have that. Look at that. Barely still dirty. I'll take
I
mine.
said I would cheers the
You'll see.
champion.
Thank you.
Congratulations, even though you're a cheater. No, I'm
not
not
a
giving you
cheater.
anything. You cheated, or you
Fantastic.
called my
Thank you. I
match
appreciate
bad.
it.
That is solid.
Yeah.
And look at this.
He's already done.
I got.
Told you. Referee's an alcoholic. Did not see what he was calling. Messed up the match.
He did
Or a
not.
man who drinks his drink in one drink.
Yeah, man.
We're going to go ahead and take a commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to take your questions. So we'll see.
What?
Ugh!
I wonder if they'll be able to see it if I wear it around my waist. Maybe I'll stand up here.
See, you don't hear what they tell you I have to say.
What do they have to say?
I can't even go to a commercial break right now because I don't want to say what I have to say.
You have to say it.
We'll be back with the champ, and your RoleModel, Ric Lieb,
Champ.
in 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
That's short for champion.
Hey guys, I'm Mike,
And I'm Brent.
and we are the hosts of a Swingin' a Tribe podcast, and we're part of the Press Play Podcast Network.
Yeah, we're really just a couple of fans who love Cleveland Indians baseball. So if you love the Tribe, please give us a listen. You can find us anywhere that podcasts are available. Mike, tell us where they can find us on social media.
On Facebook, you can find us at a Swingin' a Tribe MLB podcast, and on Twitter, at Swingin' a Tribe. Go Tribe!
Are you looking for a job? I mean, seriously, do you want a job? Then get a hold of ASAP Staffing. ASAP Staffing is located in Barberton, Ohio, 165 2nd Street Northwest. Phone number is 330-203-3106.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight.
That in there with that. This is like a trifecta of wonderful.
I'm going to go ahead and say the belt looks wonderful.
Yeah.
Not on you. The shirt is amazing.
Right?
And your guns do look pretty big. Matter of fact, like I said, a lot tougher than I gave you credit
Yeah,
for.
thank you.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
But right now, you have questions. We have answers.
Yeah.
Now, if you would like for us to answer your questions here on TV, on the RCW networks.
You do that thing where they make the letters appear again? I'm ready. I want to see it.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
And you remember that. Okay. Go ahead and look down right now. See that? All you have to do is mail in your questions to
Does he do
Facebook.com/RCW Spotlight, and we will be happy, no matter how bad questions are.
It's the blackest
to answer
of
your
all
questions.
magic. How do you do that?
It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Colored me impressed.
Yeah.
I don't care about you guys being impressed with anything I do,
Wow.
because I got
Rude.
robbed of the belt.
Well, you didn't.
Yeah,
Well,
I did.
Okay, we'll come back to that.
I gotta get drunk.
Wow. All right. So, So, this is from Crystal Larson from Atwater, Ohio. Well, I think I drove through Atwater once, but I blinked. Might be gone.
Got a pretty nice lake out there.
Yeah.
Good fishing.
Oh, all right.
I love to fish.
Crystal. Crystal spells her name weird too. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Worst wrestling tattoo ever. Do you have any tattoos?
Nice. Yes, I do.
That's the one.
Oh. I thought it was a ref.
It's still in wrestling. What is it? No, that's put it towards them so they can see. I don't want to look at it. That's
See?
horrible.
Favorite album cover right there.
What is it?
My
Who's
favorite
that?
album cover.
Oh, Air Supply. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was a big Air
Poison
Supply fan myself.
And of course, the family crest right there.
Oh no. What? Let me see.
Spells my last name. Z-O-O-K. It's more than 3 letters, so my hurt.
How'd you get it on that little tiny arm?
I know, right?
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Man,
Wow.
He's a Marine.
All
Your
right,
answer.
fair enough.
He's a Marine.
I just
Well,
got
his
flex.
arms are long. Oh, jeez.
That's alcohol abuse. Put your hand
Well,
out. We have to
it's
slap it.
What? Is that real?
How's your chest feeling from them chops?
I don't want to talk about it. Actually, it's terrible. Do you have any bad tattoos you'd like to talk about?
I have a lot of bad tattoos. Matter of fact, most of them have been covered
Like
up.
yours?
Yeah, mine.
Oh, I think she means like. Does
Like I got
anybody
that
have
cross
bad-
on the arm. I got the cross on the finger.
You know what was a bad wrestling tattoo?
Well, actually, I don't know. Bad wrestling tattoo? No, I don't.
So I heard about it. I never actually saw it, but the wrestler,
I actually got one.
what was his name? He used to wrestle early '90s. He had a big German gimmick in WWF. Man,
Joseph Von Schmidt?
no, but it was
he's-
it was
he's
it
my
was
dude.
similar. He was so it turns out, I heard on the Jim Ross podcast that he had a white supremacist tattoo that needed to be covered up. So
great choices when you're dumb.
Yeah, that guy was a complete idiot and got the dumbest tattoo ever. So that I'd have to.
Heidenreich?
No. No, this was I'm talking early 90s. He beat Tatanka.
Who did?
Oh,
He
shoot,
was like
I
the
can't
first
remember
guy
the
to
name,
beat
but-
Tatanka.
Yeah, he didn't last very long.
No.
So I'm surprised that
No,
they
I
chose
can ask
him
this-
to be the one to end Tatanka's
Yeah,
streak.
Don't worry about it. I don't
Well,
think you-
I have the power of the interwebs.
Yes. Then you're going to lose your questions, and you have to,
No.
knowing you'll take 5 more minutes to look for them.
What?
Worst tattoo on a wrestler. Easy. The Tasmanian devil right on the little chest right there, the teensy tiny one, on the Rogue.
Well, I thought that looked nice.
Shut up.
Wow.
I'm telling you right now, you've already stolen
You're so
from me.
crabby today.
I'm in a bad mood today
I don't understand.
Why is that?
because it's your bad call.
It was a perfect call. Anyway,
No, it wasn't, and
please
I'm sure
stop
he's seen
abusing
the
this
match
great
afterwards.
guest we have.
Have you seen the match since?
No, he hasn't seen
Absolutely.
it. What?
Okay, so we'll be talking.
All right. So anyway, all right. So yeah, that's where we're at. All right. So Cody West from Ravenna, Ohio. Cody seems like we get a lot of the. Other people need to start sending in questions
Right,
because
'cause
Cody
we're tired
is
of
just
Ravenna.
terrible. Anyway.
Yeah, go West, young man.
Yeah. Go West. All right. Anyway, who would win in a 4-way between Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, and
Oh,
J.J.
no.
Dillon? Like, are we talking pinochle or are we talking
Would you really do this to me?
Yeah, that's a tough question.
obviously JJ?
JJ would lose. Well, no. Yeah,
JJ
JJ
was
would
tough.
definitely do. He would be the first one. JJ
Yeah.
was tough, but he.
So I mean, it depends on what the booker says. Yeah. All right. Anyway, I don't know. I mean, I always thought Tully Blanchard could have been in Ric Flair's position.
Yes,
Absolutely could
they
have.
asked him. He shut
Yeah.
down.
Arn Anderson could have.
Yes, they asked him. That Kelly and Arn actually had a weird theory on this, and the Road Warriors kind of agreed with them, and the Rock and Roll Express and all them. They all had this, and I like this theory. They said in singles, you had the national championship, the United States championship, the television championship, you know, like all these different championships. Said, but in tag team, it was no, you don't have to do that.
We're past that. Just a little bit to wet your whistle.
I already had some in there still.
I know.
All right.
Thank you,
Anyway,
sir.
they had this thought that there was only a U.S. tag teams and their tag teams, pretty much. I mean, you had the Southern States and stuff like that, but
Sure.
that were really shown on TV. Less consolation prizes, in their mind, made the belt more prestigious.
I agree.
I actually like that. I honestly wish I could find a tag team partner that I can actually work with. Because the thing is, with the you just stole my television championship. Now you want to tag with me?
But now you know what I bring to the table.
I do know what you bring to the table.
I
To
know what
steal
you
something,
bring to
you
the
would have had
table.
to have it in the first place.
So smart.
I don't want you talking right now. No one gave
Wow.
you a speaking part.
You did not get a speaking part.
Did he get
but
drunk?
He's probably
Pretty much
trashed.
wasted.
Yeah. But that's
Can't handle his alcohol.
something
Okay.
else we can talk about later.
You wearing the same hat you wore last week?
No.
Yeah, right.
Hey, this is not the same. Last week was the all black hat. I have several hats. I really like this one.
Got that one at the thrift store when you picked up the glasses.
He's right. Spend $1.25 on everything. Great.
All right,
Fantastic.
moving on.
All right. So, anyway, all right. So, Cindy Lou Who,
Ric Flair would have won the match. Go on.
obviously. Cindy Lou Who from Windham, Ohio. Cindy Lou.
She has written
Cindy
this
Lou.
2 weeks in a row now.
She's got a lot of good questions.
Might have been 3.
Yeah.
I like her though. She asks a lot of questions.
She does.
She's active on Facebook.
But I
with
want
us.
Cindy Lou to go ahead and ask some of her other friends to ask us questions because, I want to see other people asking other questions.
Yeah, spread the word and get everybody to subscribe to this channel for crying out loud.
Yeah. Cindy Lou, I will ban you.
We only need we're only
Cindy
asking
Lou,
for
I
a
will
million
ban you.
followers. We don't ask for much.
You missed my joke, Cindy Lou. I
Who?
will ban you.
Okay.
It rhymed.
It was
I'm a poet, just don't
I'm
know
just
it.
not in the mood to laugh today.
I don't understand why. I'm in a great mood. I'm actually very happy. All right. Life is perfect. All right. So, guys like Dolph Ziggler, Brock Lesnar, Balls Mahoney, Kurt Angle, and so many more did amateur wrestling before going pro. Have any RCW wrestlers done amateur wrestling before? I know Ray Stewart has for sure.
Ray
Yeah,
Stewart.
but he was in the 82-pound class.
Ray Stewart, Miles Jacobs, Ice Kollins, myself, Frankie Andolini wrestling, not college, but in high school.
Yeah. College is stupid.
Right, exactly. Miles Jacobs, Mr. Wrestling 2000,
Love to
Spike
see
St.
those
Spike St. James.
It seems like a
Didn't you
natural.
wrestle? You're a referee.
Yes.
He wrestled. The beauty of Rubber City Wrestling is that most of the guys on the roster are real professional wrestlers. They're real wrestlers who made the transition. A lot of them have done either, like you got Animal, who's a bodybuilder, Vinny DiMarzo, bodybuilder, Kenny Hendricks, bodybuilder.
I'm a bodybuilder.
Then you have a lot of people that have the wrestling backgrounds. I was also a kickboxer. Spike is also in Taekwondo. You were in the Marines, and one of these days you're going to make that wrestling debut. You ain't going to do too well, but I mean, at least you'll be in there.
See about that. I got caught with the other refs.
Yeah, I know you do. That's true. That's
I
how
was,
Johnny. That's how Johnny Gigolo won the belt. He's a gym rat, also another bodybuilder.
I was a green belt Taekwondo when I was 11. You don't think that stuck in my brain?
Yeah.
I will kick somebody's ass that is less than that.
Now he's a green wrestler.
Wow.
I'm joking. You're
Ooh.
actually not a green wrestler.
Thank you.
Holy crap! You're a lot better than I gave you credit for.
Yeah.
Still should have
Why?
lost, but yeah.
Well. All right. So, yeah, good question. All right. So,
What was the question?
who else has? You just answered all of it. You were the other person in the conversation.
I heard
You
the
should
hunter
know.
wrestled also.
Okay, but that was in the gladiator games in Rome. It's just,
This guy helped you get to where you are.
well, he didn't help me. He just
Helped you.
slight assist.
Next question.
All right. So anyway,
Thank
all
you,
right.
Cindy Lou Who.
So Mama Guru, Shannon Post. All right. So Keith Lee has won both NXT North American and NXT heavyweight title. Have you ever held two championships simultaneously? Maybe I should.
I have.
Yeah.
I was the UWC heavyweight champion, the FSW heavyweight champion, and the FCW tag team champion at the same time.
I was thinking I would go beat Rogue and who else has titles? Not Marcus. I don't want to take Marcus. He's good. He can keep his. I'm right there at the weight. I could beat whoever the light heavyweight champion. Who is that again? The light heavyweight champion?
That's Die Hard the Hunter.
Oh, Die Hard the Hunter.
Yeah,
Weird.
he would own you.
Never has, never will.
Sounds like a challenge.
Next
Don't
question,
start
please.
the crap. All right. So anyway,
You started the crap that time.
I did.
Not the blind referee. It was you.
That doesn't sound like something I would do. All right. So Derek Lance from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Why is it so weird? They have so many like things to add, like Toronto, Ontario, Alberto,
Del Rio.
Canado, Del Rio. Anyway, who was your favorite day job gimmick wrestler? Oh, I get what he's saying. I always liked the Goon. Yeah, he's talking like early 90s where everybody had a job and then their gimmick was around that. I mean,
Like
how
Duke
do you,
the Dumpster Drosy.
yeah, Duke the Dumpster.
And
the
you're just saying that
Goon.
because he opened up the show for us today.
Oh, then that's who it is.
That's funny. Yeah,
Dinky Dink.
it's got to be.
Yeah.
Big Boss Man.
Oh, gosh, I forgot. Yeah, Big Boss Man.
But he actually
probably.
did that job before.
Right,
he
yeah,
entered.
that's the point.
So-
Yeah, it's most of them did. Skinner and the whole. I mean, the
Repo
Widowmaker,
Man.
the Widowmaker, right?
Repo Man.
Barry Windham.
What, he made people widows?
Well, the idea was that he was like a hunter.
Oh, I thought the idea was he would destroy the wrestler, making them women in their lives widows.
No.
Well, who knew?
So anyway, but yeah, I mean, I think the best, the one that worked the best was, had to have been Big Boss Man.
Oh, fudge. All the ice is melted.
You should have drank it faster, like old Zook over here.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Your ice melted too.
Well, I assume he's going to drink it.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, well, that's it. I don't think, wait a minute, let me make sure. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, yeah.
I only think we had 4.
Yeah.
Let's get one
You
more.
want to do one more?
One more.
All right, Crime Time was my favorite tag team. I never got to meet either Shad or JTG, but I hope I can meet JTG one day. Is there a wrestler you never got to meet and you really want to? That's from Terrence Woods from Windham, Ohio.
First things first, rest in peace, Shad.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Drink to that.
Yeah, absolutely. We all drink to
I guess
that.
we can.
We all can drink to that.
Please want to make me drunk here.
Mm-hmm.
That too.
That's awful. Anyway,
It's awful good.
it would have been awful good if I was holding the belt over top of my shoulder while
you
drinking.
can't. Maybe you got. Where's your heavyweight title? Oh,
You know what? Actually,
just saying. Oh, wait a minute now.
I know it's not RCW, as somebody has pointed out many times before,
But
I am still a champion.
yes,
I am still the Logan Scott Heart of a Warrior champion and Pretzel for the Cure, so
And I
I'll hold
love
this.
that. I love that belt.
Me too.
It's
Me too.
fantastic.
Beautiful.
Oh, look, you got Logan right there. I
Logan
love
on
it.
both side plates. Yes, definitely.
Right?
So, anyway, what was the question?
Who did you? What is there a wrestler that you never got to meet?
There's a bunch of wrestlers I never got to meet. I
That
still
you
haven't
would
met
really
Ric Flair.
want to. Ric
Ric
Flair.
Flair's my all-time favorite. I haven't met him.
Okay.
I've met almost every other horseman but him.
How about you?
I've actually gotten to meet my favorite wrestler, Kurt
Me?
Angle.
You met Kurt Angle?
Yeah, he was down at one of the travel centers down in Toledo.
It wasn't nearly as
Back
cool
when
as
I
Rick
was
and I,
about
though, right?
that big. He was cooler. He's an Olympic gold medalist, which, by the way, is his anniversary of winning the gold medal with
That
a
wasn't.
broken
It was
freaking
very
neck.
Yeah, that
recently.
was
We
two-
talked about
two-
that
2
last week.
weeks.
Yeah, we talked about
2
that
weeks
last
and
week.
2 days or something like that. 2 and a half
Yeah.
weeks. Yeah.
One that I never got to meet, and I never got to meet Bret Hart or Hulk Hogan.
Well, I do know that we've talked to Bruce Hart about coming up here, so there might be a chance you might be at least his brother.
That would be an honor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for him to meet me.
Yeah, it would. We'd be really happy.
Right, exactly. Anyway, yeah, that was good. Everybody got their question? What was
That's
your
it.
answer?
My answer? I don't know. Whoever wants to meet me can meet me.
You
I
already
try
met
not
your
to-
favorite wrestler when you met me, and
Who else was there? It was just me and you. I don't think there was any other.
What's your
wrestlers.
road story about me again? I want
Oh.
people to hear this.
This is terrible. You want to know the first 20 years ago?
I don't believe this story.
We go up. I go to a show and here's Rick.
Event. Go on. Oh no, it was recording for a TV
Yeah.
show. That's right.
So he's in suit,
Armani.
looking dapper, you know. And I go up and I say, "Hey, I'm, Frankie Andolini. I'm, kind of up and coming, and I'm in wrestling here, and it's just really nice to meet you." And he's like, "That's great. So my table is just over here if you want to buy some shirts." Very dismissive. Obviously, I bought a shirt, paid full price.
Oh, full price.
Very, very dismissive. It was just terrible.
You should have waited until his shirt went into the thrift store to get it.
I did.
No, my
I
shirt
bought
never
two
gets
of
to
them
the thrift
since
store. My shirts don't make it that
They're-
far
they're
because
in
they get worn out by the people that buy them.
I don't think that's true.
Okay.
But yeah, nice when they're rough.
Appreciate it.
I don't believe that. I think you're making that up.
Nope. I was there. That's how I know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't remember any fans that come up and say hi to me
I
anyway.
wasn't a fan. I was another worker. I wasn't a fan.
You were a fan.
Okay. This is ridiculous. We should move on.
Yeah,
It's
we're gonna
20
go
years
ahead.
ago, he said, she said.
Great job with the questions this week. We're gonna go ahead, take a commercial break, but when we come back, we're gonna go ahead and talk about him, talk about that.
How
They
nice
talk
it is.
about our match.
It should, doesn't it?
No, it doesn't. Not on you, at least. So, we will be back after these messages. Hello, and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight.
Smells like ass and bad decision in here.
I love seeing you here.
Well, I love seeing you too.
Yeah.
Sexuality was never in question here, right?
Oh no.
Did you really bring the participation trophy I gave you after our match?
You gotta watch who you're poking, man.
No, I poked the bear.
I wanted you to think I was still a referee.
Adorable. I like when little dogs bark too.
I said what I said.
Yeah, you said what you said. You were wrong.
Get your head straight, man. Get your attitude right.
You might know him as the guy that's staring at the lights during wrestling matches.
That's how I know it.
Yeah, I'm joking. Joking.
You know how I know? Because of science. Hardly that.
This guy hit me in the head with a platter at the last show.
You beat this man at his own game, and he's upset about it. He can't handle loss. Well, now he knows loss.
You are definitely my dream match.
RCW Spotlight, Sundays at noon Eastern Time on the RCW Network.
Y'all just mad because I'm in this match and you're not.
Are you ready?
Tell him.
Tell him. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Get Murphy,
Right,
gas
ready to
on those yourself.
I'll let you know right now, okay? You get the shot, but don't forget, Ric Lieb is the #1 contender. So be lucky you got this.
Oh, Ric Lieb sucks. He sucks too. Yeah! Yes! Come on, Ice! Yes!
You got this, Ice.
Yes! Let's go! Yes! Yes! Yeah! Come on! Oh! There we go, there we go! Yes! It's...
That's what happens when you wrestle kids.
Okay. Like that.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Alright, watch the corner. 1, 2.
That's how you do it.
That's the cleanest break he's ever done.
That was clean! That was clean! That was clean! That was clean!
No, nope, not today.
That was dirty!
See, no.
That was dirty! That was dirty! That was dirty!
Hey, to the rope, let's go.
Nothing
1,
personal.
2,
Nothing personal.
4. Let him go, let him go.
That's a hate crime!
Nothing personal.
Come on, Ice! Oh! Yeah!
Out of the corner, keep him out.
Ow! 2! Do it again!
3.
4!
Come on, Ice, get out the way. Break.
Come on, do it again!
Okay.
Oh! Yes! Sit! Oh! That was dirty!
Come on, Ice.
Oh!
1, 2.
Oh! Yeah!
Hey, watch the hair, watch the hair.
My bad.
Go! Go! Stop!
Woo.
We failed that gut check. It's making you work for it, Marcus.
Hey, go! Give up! Watch the Ice.
Okay. I am. Cheater!
Okay.
Ah! I hurt my chin. Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Told you he's a tough kid. Told you he's tough. This is why I want him. This is why I want him. He's tough.
Yes!
The strip we need over here. You give.
Stop! 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 Come on, Ice! Come on, Ice!
Get up, Ice!
Hey, 1! 3!
Break it! Come on!
Get up the guy's face! That's his moneymaker! Stop that! Yes!
Take a good look.
Come on, Ice!
Watch the low blows! Watch the low blows!
Marcus got teabag! Marcus got teabag! Marcus got teabag! Come on, Ice! Don't let him get hit on the ball!
Come on, Ice! Fight out of it! You give!
Go! It goes! It goes! Ice! Woo! Ice roast potato! How's that meat taste?
done yet.
Yes! One! Yes! Yes! It's on the rope! It's on the rope! Yes! Break it! Break it! Break! 1, 2, 3!
I've got
Untangle yourself.
teabags. I've got teabags. I've got teabags. Oh! Oh!
That was all inner thigh, Rep. That was inner thigh. 1, 2,
Ice ain't having kids.
Too bad he doesn't have groupies.
Ice has no groupies. Ice has no groupies.
Come on!
Yes! Again! I think he's dead!
Ice is good.
Ice is dead! What?
Ice is dead.
Oh my God! Resurrection!
He kicked out.
Resurrection! Resurrection! Yes!
There we go.
Come on!
Get that rope.
Ask him.
Like that arm. You give. He's got the rope. Break the hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. Let go.
Hang on. Come on, man.
That's it. Spin him. He hit hot guy. 1, 2. Oh my God. Come on, guys. I'm calling Tony T.
We got a lawsuit on our hands, boys.
Come on, Ice. Suspend, man. Marcus, suspend. You got this.
He can't walk. He can't walk. He can't walk. He can't walk.
Time to pick away at this boy.
Do it again.
Yes.
Yes. Do you get it? Oh. Tap spotlight.
This ain't your spotlight anymore, huh?
Yes.
That title's coming home with me.
You give.
Yes, give me. Give me.
Stop. One. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8.
That's a gut check right there.
Time to bow down. Oh, no.
Watch the hair. Watch the hair.
He broke King Bling's bling. He broke the bling.
Broke the bling.
Broke the bling. Broke the bling. Broke the bling.
Keep this up. We're gonna make sure he has a lot of order. Not even thoroughly. where my money is being spent. Very good.
No! 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 Yes! 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 You think you're doing? That's three! Now one! Three!
Keep your hands off the ref. That's 2.
Come on, Maurice.
Do you give?
We just gonna put him to sleep now.
Come on, Ice, you got this.
God!
Come on, Ice, you got this.
1,
Come on.
2.
2.
One more, come on.
It's
That's
over.
how it's on, come on. Ah!
2.
Yes! Yes!
Come on, Ice, get up.
Don't just lay there. It's a long and grueling match. See you, Mary. You go! Stop! Nice!
1, 2. Fight out of it. Come on, Ice.
Come on, Ice, you got this.
Remember what you're fighting for, man.
Come on, Ice.
You watch! I'm gonna win the thing! I'm gonna get that title from you! I'm gonna get that! Never mind!
That's ball game, fellas.
1, 2, 3. Get ready to go.
Studio Wrestling is back. RCW, Rubber City Wrestling, is now RCW Global. RCW Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on the RCW Network on YouTube. Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, this past Thursday, probably the biggest debacle in wrestling took place.
What are you talking
Frankie,
about?
I'm very proud that you're the
Thanks,
champion,
man.
but I am not proud that I lost it.
What do you mean?
And our guest today is the referee who made the call in that match, Joe Zook.
Yep.
Now, we can't take anything back, but you did say you have watched the match, right?
I have.
So please tell me that you saw his hands on that rope when he pinned me.
After the fact.
Well, hold on a second. Yeah, now, did you see it at the exact time it happened?
As a referee, my number one concern is making sure the shoulders are flat on the mat. So that's
then
what
it
I'm
didn't
looking at.
happen.
Oh,
They
it
can
happened.
do anything with movie, and to be clear, I would have never had to go that route had you not started going that route.
What? I shake hands. I accidentally step on your toe, so you stepped on my toe.
Yeah.
Then you poked me in the eyes.
Well, you poked me in the eye.
I was trying to point to you, not
But you
to
poked
cheat.
me in the eye.
And then
You punched
you
me in the
punched
face.
me in the face with a closed
You
fist.
punched me in the face.
No, but you punched me in the face.
But that's fine. We worked it out.
Yes, and we started, and we were doing great.
Yeah,
You could tell we
absolutely.
were two friends. I even watched it. You could tell we were two friends out there
Absolutely,
wrestling a
man.
match.
Yeah.
And it was a great match.
Right.
Me dominating majority of it, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
You know. Anyway, and then all of a sudden, you tried breaking my arm.
Well, because you tried breaking my arm.
No, I tried hurting your arm. You tried
Well-
breaking my arm. Big difference.
Okay, so things were going fine until you tried to maim.
Now you made me drink it all. See
You
what
tried to
did?
maim me.
And I
You
want a
tried
beer
to
chaser.
tried to like destroy my perfect physical frame, and it made me crazy. I'm sorry.
And then you wouldn't let me come in the ring. And I think that's where everything kind of
I was gonna let you in the ring. I was gonna hold the ropes, but you didn't trust me. You didn't
No.
trust me.
No. And
Then
so,
you poked me in the eye.
on accident, I was like, what are you doing over here?
Yeah.
And then I fell off the ring and I tried to catch the ropes and I grabbed your head on accident.
Well.
And boom, hot shot.
No accident.
Mangled my brain.
Okay, that might not have been an accident. That might have been me strategizing because you know
But
what?
then-
I'm out to compete. I'm out to win.
You learned that I learned some things.
Yes, I definitely will say this. You're a much better wrestler than I gave you credit
Thanks,
for.
man.
I really thought it was going to be a cakewalk. I'm sorry, but you're always cracking this humor and stuff, and then
Right.
whenever I see you wrestle, it's against the DJ
jabronis,
Squares
yeah,
of the
it's
world.
just,
And
look, I prefer people to kind of take me lightly.
no.
Oh,
See,
that's
I
good.
watched a lot of video on you, and it was like, I was like, okay, he's better than I think, but he's still not gonna be able to hang with me because I'm a former 2-time heavyweight champion
That's
here,
real.
former 6-time heavyweight champion now. If you count everywhere I've wrestled, I've been around the block once or twice. I know what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
I did not expect you to do. We almost went 20 minutes, or did we go? I don't know.
I think we were
Might have been more
close
than
to
that.
4 or 5 hours.
It felt like it.
Legit. So listen, I'm teasing you, I'm giving you a hard time, but honestly, I've known you for upwards of 20 years. I've never got to work in the ring with you. That was the first time. That's monumental, right? Like I've
Yes.
never got to work with you.
And yes, and that's the reason why I needed to win so bad because
No,
now forever you will always be able to say you beat me the first time you wrestled.
Well, but it doesn't matter. We had an interview here, and Marcus Knight turned to you and he said that you were his, his ideal opponent. He wanted to wrestle you.
match.
Dream match. Yes, dream match was the term. You were mine. Okay, I would really look forward to getting in the ring with you.
And now
So
our
I
rematch
did-
is my dream match.
Which absolutely, but I wanted you to feel like I was just nonchalantly not worried about our match. I knew what you had. There's 30 years of footage of
Almost
the
31,
things you
yeah.
have done. Okay,
Yeah.
so I realized that I wasn't going in here just to play around like I would with any of these other kids out there. I knew it was a big deal.
And I was
But I
expecting
did not. Yeah, but I'm not a new guy, right? I've been around. I've done my time. I know how to play the game in the ring and out of the ring.
Here's the problem. When you try and study tapes on Frankie, you see a lot of the joking around and it makes you laugh, and then you get out of the mood that he's your target and you start getting in the mood that he's so funny. Oh my gosh, this is funny. Plus, you do the tag team matches.
Yeah.
And, it's like a lot of that stuff, you're more serious because your brother, I think, keeps you more serious, but you still do funny stuff.
Yeah.
But you always have this guy to tag in. So I'm thinking, okay, his stamina's not going to be good. I definitely didn't think he'd last 20 minutes.
I didn't either.
I didn't think he'd last 5, but I told you this before. The you definitely showed me that you know how to wrestle. Now I did do stape tutties.
Just call him who's
What
right now.
in the hell is in this?
20-year-old, right?
Mm-hmm.
I believe
But
I've
yes,
had,
so-
2. I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he with the tape study that I did, I ended up getting a lot of stuff. Like I knew that you were going to go straight for that hammerlock right away.
Yeah.
And so I was able to figure out a way to
Immediately,
counter the way
yeah.
you did it. You shocked me on your tape study because when I went for the drop toe hold, you were out of it.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. But you know what? What that told me is I do it too often. I need to stop going to straight to that. I caught you off guard with the headlock.
I don't even think it was catching me off guard. You just said exactly what happened. You've always done what works for you, and as soon as it doesn't, you have the ability to shift and change your attack. And that was tough to overcome. So I do respect your ability in the ring, your ability to adapt to a different opponent, and that's what you did.
What was the pin thing you did to me? Because all I know is I went to go pick you up. Next thing I know, you have got me twisted like a pretzel.
Lars Rockney, I don't know. He taught me some things. I just drank it away, so it's gone now. I'll never be able to use it again.
Yeah, right. That thing there. Anytime somebody goes to pick you up, you have a move.
Yeah.
That
well,
I was like,
I had to get outside help. Honestly, it came down to that. Like, hey, I've been teasing you. I've been giving a hard time. But, Rick, I love you. You're like a brother. But I realized that I really had some work to put in on this if I wanted to beat you. Otherwise, I was just going to be on the list of many victims to Ric Lieb. And I didn't want to be.
Here's what bothers me the most about it. And I'm not, like I said, you'll be great with this championship. I definitely want a rematch because I do feel like I can beat you.
I'd like to never wrestle anyone.
I bet. Two things I got out of this. Number one, your legs are deceivingly strong.
Oh, you have to carry this.
You hide it behind the bar, and so you don't see how strong he's like. Obviously, you do squats. I tried doing all. You see on sports entertainment, people go up and then they flip themselves out. It's always easy. I tried doing that to you, and problem is it's real professional wrestling. So you try to do it, and guess what? He just cinched up, and my head still hurts from that, and that's been what? How many days?
I don't know, but in my defense,
3 days.
You put me in a headlock and locked it in, and I couldn't get out.
That's the point of a headlock.
So as strong as my legs may be, you're just wrenching in with them arms, and that was I knew I was in trouble, and that's where I really had to start thinking of something else because it was tough.
Yeah. Well, what's tough is dealing with the headache that I've had since you crushed my.
My entire body is pissed at me, super pissed at me for being in the ring with you.
I chopped him so hard.
I've been chopped, I've been stretched, I've been kicked, I've been punched, I've been slapped, and that was probably one of the toughest matches I've ever had.
The worst thing was the next day.
Oh, right.
Waking up the next day.
The next day.
Oh, gosh.
My chiropractor's angry with me.
Yeah. I've been trying to crack my neck every commercial break because it hurts, but it won't crack.
But, at the end of the day, we had a good call by the referee.
No, it was a horrible call by you. Joe Zook, you're our interview today. I want to know.
But you knew going in that we were going to play it right down the middle. We weren't going to do any cheating. So you didn't see any cheating because there wasn't any. Except for from Rick.
Well, looking at these two wrestlers past, I was expecting a couple things.
You caught me
that's
supposedly grabbing the ropes for the figure four. You caught me supposedly grabbing the ropes or using my feet on the ropes for a pin. I mean, and then the one time he does it, you can't catch him?
Well, as a wrestler, your first priority is to keep your shoulders off the mat.
Yeah. That's real.
I couldn't. He was holding the ropes. I couldn't move.
I was falling, and I caught the ropes to keep my... You didn't make a mistake.
You have to understand something. I had a pair of legs over top of me. Yeah. He's on one leg. He's on the ropes.
I was falling, and I caught the ropes to keep
my focus is on the shoulders. So even if there's no referee in the match, you as a wrestler shouldn't allow yourself to be on the mat for 3 seconds.
Who knew he'd do a sunset flip? I was going for a back body drop. How funny would it have been? His legs would have went up. He would have hit his balls on the freaking rafters and came down. Not that I was thinking of doing that.
Terrible.
I wasn't thinking that would happen to you. I was just going to do a back body drop and
sunset flip.
And then who in the heck? I went to go and all of a sudden you're gone and I'm falling. And I'm like, when did... I've never seen you use a sunset flip.
I told you I had to put everything into this because I knew what I was getting into.
Who'd you train with? Barry Windham?
Well, it was... I had, Ric Flair obviously showed up for a few days.
You're not going to tell me the truth.
Jack and Jerry Briscoe.
Jack is dead?
Well, but he showed up for me. I asked him.
Or is it Jerry that's dead? Now I get it mixed up.
Anyway, Dory Funk Jr. was there. Terry Funk showed up to show me a few things in case it went that direction.
Which apparently
Pat Patterson obviously was there, which was awkward. I've had, I just had all the legends.
Lars.
I go, hey, and I called all all the legends up, and I was like, it's Frankie. Can you come up? And they came over and they showed me some things, and I was like, I need somebody good. So then I called Lars, and Lars came over, and I learned some things.
He'd be a nice one to get into RCW.
Oh my goodness, if we could get him there, I would not want to wrestle him. To be clear, nope.
I don't know. After wrestling his last time,
He will stretch you into pretzel.
I would like to wrestle him.
Oh,
Wouldn't that be a good match, though?
it would be a fantastic match. He is.
We're both the same style, so
Yeah,
it would be,
he
it would be a good
is.
match.
He is a
That's
shooter.
why it works. Oh my gosh.
He is a shooter, man.
So next time we have a match, stipulation: no outside help from Lars,
what?
because he's too much like me.
He's
So
so
if you
good.
could figure out, honestly, if you could figure out things from him on how
He
to
showed
do
me.
stuff with me,
Yeah.
it would work on him.
He
He's the
trained
same as-
me to wrestle in the first place. He's my trainer.
That's why you remind me a lot of me.
Yeah.
Because he reminds me a lot of me.
Yeah.
Vice versa. How long has he been wrestling?
A long time.
Almost
It's
as long as
been-
me, right?
yeah. I mean, he's
He's not quite as old as
No,
I am,
no,
so
no.
he is-
Well, no, he's a little bit. Yeah, lady.
About 5 years younger than me.
No, I would think 20 years anyway, right?
Yeah, good wrestler. Damn good wrestler.
Damn good
Smart
wrestler.
move on
Yeah.
your part.
Yeah.
I can't believe you got him all the way. You had to pay to get him fly
Yeah,
up there.
all the way up. He was from South Carolina. I had to get him up here.
Well, shout out to him for that.
Yeah.
Unfortunate
I mean,
incident.
with the prize money he's getting as a champion, he put an investment in to train with somebody.
Yeah,
Because he
and it
wanted
left me enough to go to the thrift store after I leave here today.
Yep. Thrift store shopping.
No thrift store shop. You're a champion now. You're making money.
Yeah, I want to save it.
You know, when you went during the commercial, you went to the bathroom. I know you only have $100 in your register.
What the hell are you looking at my register for?
I'm just curious.
What the?
He told
You're
me
a referee. You're the authority.
He's the one who
here.
told me to look.
Is that true?
Oh, he's like, he's always trying to charge
Yeah.
me money. He goes, look at the
No,
register.
you're
see if
right.
anybody
No,
else
I
gets
can
charged.
tell by his
Yeah,
face.
because I'm a ref in the ring and I'm a ref in your guys' life too.
Yeah.
So.
Right?
Yeah, I can tell by his face that he's shady. You have an honest face, but
What do you
not
say?
you.
Wow.
You kick that off.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You know how much I carry. How much is it worth to get? Come on, stay full, bro.
Yeah.
I understand my wallet does that to you.
What are we looking for here?
We're looking for me to get that belt.
This?
Yeah.
I could have you a replica made, like
No, because that's made out of real
WWE.
gold.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't. It would be a replica. It'd be much cheaper.
Okay, so I was talking to Tony T. He said it's 24 karat gold.
Yeah.
He said that the black is not even paint. He said it's what is that? Onyx? Is that what it's
Onyx.
called? Yeah. He said they use onyx.
Yeah.
In the black so that it hardens properly.
It's currently the whole thing's up on eBay. Let me see if I can make some extra cash.
And then the blue is leather, but they also used alligator on the inside. Is that true? Because I didn't look
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah.
Is it?
Well,
Can I
if
see
you-
it?
If you no.
It felt like it when I was presenting
you
it in the
can't
ring.
see
It felt
it,
like
yeah.
that.
He said no.
Yeah, I don't want you to touch it.
You said no.
Right, I don't want you to.
No.
Yeah, that's why I said
I'm
no.
gonna have to take it from you now.
Well, no.
That works.
I don't.
No, I was being
mean,
nice enough to offer you
Thanks, man.
plenty of money for it. Now I
Yeah,
want.
I don't want anything to happen to it. I
How
just
much-
feel like it's
How much
better
you think
here.
he paid for that? I know how much. I talked to him. How much you think he paid for it?
Well, right now it's on eBay for $2,000.
Ooh, that would be a steal. You're undervaluing that. You need to
Right. Well, you let
reevaluate
him
that
bid.
now.
You get him into a bidding war, and then eventually I'll make a
It's
half a
24
million.
karat gold.
Yeah.
Or is it 12? Which one's the one that doesn't bend as much?
The fancy
12, right?
I don't.
Okay, so but anyway, 12 karat gold.
Yeah.
You got onyx on there. You have to understand something. He paid 25 grand for that.
I'll buy a package of hot dogs though if I could get some money out of this thing.
25 grand for that, and he's over there.
And it's on eBay right now. Let me.
Have
go
I
ahead and bid on
stated that they were all
I'm about
beef
to show
hot dogs? Why is
Let me-
everyone freaking
why
out?
bid now? I'll give you 5 grand for it right now. Let me cut this in half.
Well, I can't now. It's on bidding. You have to bid on eBay.
I don't bid on Ebby, whatever it's called.
That's too bad because it's.
Right, there's 5 grand.
Yeah.
I'll give you that for it right now.
Thanks, man.
No.
What about it? Well,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you ain't selling that belt. on
No,
eBay.
I
You're
got.
selling-
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the belt he's selling on eBay. Now you know what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys thought I was selling this?
No, he posts a picture of that, and then he sells his stinking belt.
No, I
But if he
my
signed
belt.
it, how much would it be worth then?
This belt?
Yeah.
It'd be. My gosh, is there a cost that can?
Almost $2.
Well, that's for the belt, but the signature alone is at least $500,000.
God, what could you do with that in the thrift store?
Will you
I
stop
could
feeding
buy
off him?
all of it.
Why are you guys feeding off each other?
Well, because he's
you
my
stole my
buddy.
belt. Yeah, apparently now.
Well, yeah, because he made a good call.
Horrible call. You know
He recognized
I'm
that I
looking at
wasn't
the
holding
shoulders.
the.
Well,
the-
you should have been looking at the shoulders when I had my feet on the ropes then.
Oh, so
if
he
I
had
watched
his
the
feet on
match right, I
ropes.
do believe you got away with that twice, and I
Oh,
caught you on the third
man.
time.
No. That was my hands.
That was my solid kick out.
My
though.
feet were on it on the pin. My hands were on it for the figure four.
Well, I kicked
And
out.
now that you've seen it, so I'm not going to try to, and you didn't kick out. He pulled me out.
It felt like a kick out.
And actually, I broke the hold because it's you.
Thanks, man. All right.
And you know what I noticed?
How nice I look with this belt.
Because you were kicking me with the right leg, did you notice I used the right leg instead of the left leg?
But my left leg hurt. As a
Well,
matter of
that's
fact,
because
both
it's
my
pressing.
legs hurt.
It's because it was pressing down on the left leg.
I don't want to talk about it.
I had
It
it.
hurt my legs.
I had it.
I was in a wheelchair for days, which was awesome because I didn't have to stand up.
I went all crapter on you, and you didn't even notice that.
Huh.
Yeah.
Solid.
Sorry.
All right, man. So you did good. I don't care what anyone
No,
says,
you
but
did bad.
I thought that was it.
You did bad. You did good.
Thanks, man.
I did great, but I should have won.
Well,
You did great too.
Thanks,
no.
man.
Honestly, it was. I made the joke earlier. It was one of
Yeah.
my top 100 matches of the year, and I meant it. It really was.
nice. That's
Actually, I probably even put it in my
just-
top 25 of the year.
Did you
Since
just-
2020, we don't get to wrestle it often.
just dig me.
No,
Okay.
I
Well,
think
anyway, I still
The
was
truth
happy
is-
to wrestle you.
it's definitely my. I lost.
I was still happy to wrestle you. Even if
Listen.
I would have lost, I would have been happy.
It's
I
right.
feel like we would make a fantastic tag team. I've said this so many times before. You should
We
think
would.
about it.
We would.
Generation Italia. I love Gen Italia.
Yeah. I know you do.
No, that would be the shirts that we sell.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. It would be great.
You'd have to join the way for me to team up with you. I'm pretty
You
sure.
would have to join my.
No,
me.
we could be a tag team inside the way. You know, Animal and Max
There's
are
not
maximum
enough room. You
discipline.
got all those extra guys in there.
Yeah, I know, but you know what? NWA
You got
did it.
like the extras. You have Die Hard
The extras.
and
Yeah.
Die Hard.
We have myself,
Yeah.
Animal, Vinny
Perfect.
DiMarzo,
Yeah, perfect enough. Yeah, so many. Yeah, and then
Max Cortez,
Right, and then the extra.
Animal. Oh, I
Right.
already said Animal.
Yeah.
Die Hard.
That's the extra.
You think we only need 4?
Yeah, maybe you get rid of like 2.
Who else would you get rid of?
Careful how you answer.
I don't know. I'll let you make that decision. You're the leader.
I'm not the leader. We're all leaders. That's the beauty of the freaking.
You
group
said
way.
I saw you with the rest of the guys, and you said, "I thought we agreed no one was in charge," and they said, "You're right." And you said, "Good. Now shut up and do what I say."
Never did that. Never would do that.
Wow.
I heard it.
I never did that. Me, Vinny DiMarzo, Animal, Max Cortez,
Extra.
and Die Hard. I think 5 is nice. But if their signal is that, you know, it's the shock and awe.
Ha! Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Even the ref laughed at that one.
That was good. That's fun.
Good.
I like
Good.
it.
All right. Let's leave.
You know what? You're right. You got me pretty drunk anyway.
I did.
Well then, for our referee Joe Zook, who we really didn't get to interview that much this
We
time.
had to talk about it. He made a good call. He's a good guy.
That
You
guy.
know what? Those drinks are on Rick. You're fine.
I appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Just
You would do
remember,
that to me.
keep
Yeah.
your shoulders off the mat.
Oh, well, he generally does. Thanks,
Keep the
man.
change.
I will. All right. Also, you owe me for the beers.
I just paid for your beers. Don't worry about it.
No.
For
Yeah.
Joe Zook, the champ, Frankie Andolini, I am your role model, Ric Lieb, saying join us again next week for another edition of RCW Spotlight. Frankie, take us out.
You know what? You can stick around for one more drink because it's on Rick. Everyone else leave.
Hey guys, it's your role model, Ric Lieb. I want to thank you for watching the show. If you could do me a favor, go ahead and hit subscribe right down there, and it would help us a lot. I appreciate it. Thanks.